Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Sports for a bigger cause, plus plenty of games, activities, and action coming up for the weekend. Welcome in to today's update here on KNEB.TV. We start with some fall softball for WNCC. The Cougars are playing some home scrimmages this weekend, with the games taking on a much bigger meaning. Head coach Katie Groves explains who and what these scrimmages are all about.
Yeah, so this weekend we're going to play for a three-year-old boy out of Wichita, Kansas, that was diagnosed with Rose-Dorfman disease. It's a rare disease that affects the white blood cells and how they collect and basically create small tumors inside your body. And that 3-year-old little boy happens to be my nephew, and right now he's currently going under treatment for chemotherapy for the next 2 years of his life to help treat this and combat it and hopefully keep it from spreading to other lymph nodes in his body. So thankfully my team was all on board for this and super excited, and we're going to try and raise some money for their family to help support and all the tests and everything else that he's got to go through over the next however long of his life.
Admission will be $1. That money will go towards the family of the youngster. Plus, they'll be taking donations as well both days, and you can visit the Cougar Softball social media pages to find the GoFundMe link to make a donation there. Games start at 2 on Saturday and then again at 11 in the morning on Sunday over at Volunteer Field. What about the football for tomorrow night? We're going to have both games here on KNEB.TV. Let's start with the big one at Bearcats Stadium. Scottsbluff hosting Aurora. The Bearcats got a 40-0 win. They whitewashed Hastings last week on the road, but a different animal arrives in town tomorrow night. Aurora, yes, they are 0-2, but they've lost a quality, top-notch competition already through 2 weeks this season. They were the preseason #1 in Class B for a reason, according to Scottsbluff head coach Judd Hall.
That opinion of their football team and what they're doing in Aurora has not changed. They're still a top 3, top 4 team in Class B without a doubt. They've just played a very challenging schedule to start. You know, they played North Platte, a team in Class A who I think is going to win at least 1, maybe 2 games in Class A playoffs. And then lost to Bennington, who just by watching the other teams in Class B right now, they're definitely the best team in Class B early in the season.
Now for Gering, it's their home opener as they entertain 0-3 Hastings. Gering, their record 1-1 after taking one on the chin at Grand Island Northwest last Friday night. You know, both teams looking at this one as one they need to get in the win column. We check in with Danny O'Boyle, the Gering coach, for some keys for his Dogs.
We've got to use physicality to our strength tonight, and that's something that we didn't do last week. So we've got to get back to going forward on both sides of the ball. We have to be the ones that are initiating contact. We just can't have mental mistakes. We've got to be sound in our technique, and we've got to know our assignments.
Again, both games tomorrow on KNEB.TV, so that means the Strive channels for both Scottsbluff and Gering schools. The Scottsbluff game on Allo Channel 15, Mobius 1500. The Gering game on Allo Channel 190. You will not find the games tomorrow night on the KNEB YouTube channel. Big weekend for high school softball in town. The Twin Cities Invite. You see the games for tomorrow. All of those games on Friday for tomorrow will be at Scottsbluff, and then all the action on Saturday will be at Oregon Trail Park in Gering for the varsity teams. Scottsbluff and Gering, they'll play the late game tomorrow. Those two squads have combined 25-4 so far this season on the diamond. And we'll wrap up with WNCC Volleyball as they continue with their barrage of road matches to open their season. 2 in Sterling this weekend. Chuck Schwartz can have both on KOZY 1013. The Cougars have played basically a national tournament level schedule every weekend so far to start the season. That will do it for today. Our latest from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.